but it's getting late. I think it's too late. Too much snow. It's getting dark. It's too late. Too late to start a homestead now. Really too late. Of course, I didn't mean it's literally too late to start a homestead. But is it though? Like, I mean, with everything going on in the world right now, I I sometimes fear that the food is going to be so expensive that we're not going to be able to afford it anymore. I fear that my children might never see what a real simple life is. My friend Darren from Thorhaven Farm made a video where he said, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Second best time to plant a tree is right now. It might be difficult to do at the moment because I have so much snow. But let's put things in perspective. I mean, it takes about 12 years for a tree, an apple tree at least, to grow fruits. If I wait 5 years, it's gonna take 17 years. If I wait 10 years, it's gonna take 22 years. If I do it this spring, by the time my kids are old enough to leave the house, they will be able to bring with them some apples from my apple trees. My youngest one is 8 years old at the moment. If he goes to college, university, whatever he decides to do, I might have some apples ready for him. I planted a tree, an apple tree, about 10 years ago. It started producing last fall. We were able to pick up big bag, probably close to 50 pounds of apples on that single tree. I planted some strawberries, and last summer I've had a lot of strawberries. I planted just one plant of raspberries, and it started spreading, and now I have a lot of raspberries. Start now. You never know what can happen in the future. What's the worst that can happen? You'll end up with more fruits than you can actually eat. You can give it to someone in need. You can give it to your neighbor. You can give it to your family. You can give it to your friends. You can give it to your animals, your chickens. You can put it in your compost. The worst that can happen, it's just going to fall on the ground, and 50 years from now, maybe you'll have some more apple trees. That's all. Starting a homestead is not, it doesn't have to be all about chores. You can do stuff that you like. You can do fun stuff. Just to go in the garden every year, it's so much fun. Just to go take care of my animals. I mean, it brings something inside that's hard to describe. What can you start? I mean, even if your plan is not to stay at your current house for the rest of your life, you can always start with learning some stuff. Right here in my house, I mean, I know I'm not going to spend the rest of my life here. The fact that I can't have animals is a no-go for me. But I'm learning how to garden. I'm learning how to take care of a couple of animals that I'm allowed to have. The only thing I don't like about everything that I'm doing now is the fact that if I sell the house, all the fruit trees are going to stay behind. But you know what? It's going to help someone else. Whoever buys this house is going to have a lot of fruits. So maybe you're planning on retiring somewhere in a small cabin. Maybe you're putting money aside to buy a farmhouse. Whatever you do, it's never too late to start now. So just go ahead, get things done. Start learning, start reading, start watching videos on YouTube, start making friends, start making connections. Everything you do will be a good thing in the end. Every skill you learn, every fruit or vegetable that you start growing, that you actually start growing well, it's gonna follow you for the rest of your life. It's like driving a bicycle. It doesn't get lost. It's a skill that you can't lose, you know. So until you decide if you're ready to take the leap or not, I'm gonna keep on taking care of my seeds, and hopefully I'll get to meet you in a couple of years when you finally decide to make your homestead. All right, take care. Bye.